All right. So we're live. We're just going to be sharing the live feed.
You're live?
I'm just sharing the live feed. All right. So this is Rumble. Oh, I'm not even on the screen. 424. Maybe I have to be standing this time. All right. Here. So Rumble 424. And before we get started, we will get started here. Thinking about how we acknowledge that the land we gather on, Mohkinstsis, is the ancestral territory of the Siksika Sitapi, the Siksika Guyana, Piikani, and Umska Piikani. We acknowledge all the Treaty 7 signatories, including the Tsuut'ina people, as well as the Ayarhe Nakota nations, Bearspaw, Chiniki, and Wesley. This land is also the home of the Métis Nation, Region 3, and all others who call this place home. So thank you so much for joining us here. We are going to start by spinning the wheel. So Felix started us off here. The first piece, Felix chose the beautiful books tonight, and he spun the wheel first here. So the first book of inspiration is Hemingway at War. And sorry, I'm just reading the book. Hemingway commandeered an abandoned farmhouse just outside the village, sent Jean and Red to find someone to milk the suffering cows, and gathered a flock of chickens for dinner that evening. According to Carlos Baker, he shot the chicken's head off with his pistol. Baker got this information from a letter Hemingway wrote to Mary from Hemres. He mentioned a fine dinner from off-head shot pistol chickens. This seemed, quote unquote, this seemed like something Hemingway would say, and perhaps it's true. But his sidearm was a .45 Colt, a weapon that is not terribly accurate, much beyond 25 yards or so, devastating when it does hit the target. And it's amusing to think of Hemingway standing in a walled farmyard blasting away at a flock of terrified chickens that were running helter-skelter in all directions. Oh, Hemingway. A fine dinner indeed. So this second piece of inspiration comes to us from Dr. Seuss, The Cat Behind the Hat. Actually, this is funny enough during Second World War II as well as the first piece of inspiration. The grown-ups began to equip you with shutters, your parents, your teachers, your everybody around you. You're all of those people who loved and adored you. They decided your humor was crude and too primitive. You were laughing too loud, too often, and too happily. It was time you learned to laugh with a little more restraint.
Wait. Disable, you say.
Yeah, I felt that one. And
Can I ask you something?
yeah,
Is that where you're planning to sit tonight?
well, I'll be up like showing the work, so
Okay.
I'm not really going to be sitting.
But you can see where you are right now?
Yes, I
Okay,
can.
good.
Yeah, I moved in just so I could be on the screen, and then I'll be showing the work. So,
You
yes.
got 3 themes?
The third one is Bowie. Let's dance.
Are you going to dance?
No, I'll choose a different one if that's the case. Bowie in the studio. So it's like I'll find Where's Waldo, but it's I'll find Bowie. So the first piece of inspiration was Hemingway having a make-do fancy party while at war, and shenanigans. And the second piece of inspiration was Theodore Geisel talking about how when you grow up, you start being told to restrain your laughter. And the third piece of inspiration is Bowie in his studio.
How's your phone?
About half.
What's the charge on Felix's?
10. Okay. So there we go. So we'll start. Where do we start? Go. I saw Jennifer's with us here. I'll get up some of the pieces that you guys that are here with us first. So number 1 comes to us from Jennifer Waters, July 4th, 2021. Sunflowers, Jennifer Waters. So this is number 1 in the auction tonight. I really love the movement in this painting. It's really beautiful.
What are the themes tonight?
First theme was Hemingway at war. He set up a big fancy dinner in a house he commandeered, and they milked cows and shot chickens that were running around the countryside.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
If you're going to sit there, should I rearrange the camera?
I'll be up and about, so it's not like I'll be. Look at
the screen.
I know.
Is that the way you want me to lay it out?
Like I'm going to be showing work and then putting it up on the event. Oh, also I'll be showing work and putting it up on the event. I was like this,
okay,
so I could show the work.
Okay, you know what I think? If I move that chair away and you sat in that chair, it might work better. How's that?
I'm just trying to find the event page. So what we do is it's half. Like I show the work and then I have to sit and put all the information in. It always works. Look.
Are we on Teams?
Yeah, we're on Teams. No one cares about me. I'm showing the work.
Okay, click in the comments if you care about Jesse.
That's not what I meant. Okay, I'm trying to post the pieces. So number 1. I like when you're painting.
Yeah, well, I'm looking forward to painting. I'm just trying to set the screen up. Some water?
I got it. Thank you. Jennifer Waters. Acrylic on canvas. Called Sunflowers. Opening bid $60.
What's that, sir? Good. You're walking around.
Number 2 comes to us from Theo. Let's let it acclimatize to that beautiful sun. Moon sun. Oh, is it going to show? There. So this is called Sun, from a drawing by Dan O'Neill, October 12th, 1990. So if you find Rumble 424, thank you, Dusty, for sharing it. Under the discussion, there will be all of the photos of the pieces that are up for auction tonight.
What are the themes tonight again?
Hemingway at War. Stopping Laughing When You Grow Up, and Bowie in his studio. So number 3 comes to us from Sandra Heavens. Beautiful watercolor, matted and framed. Opening $75. Really beautiful.
Excuse me.
Okay. Reflection of Jessica. So number 3 by
Does he have a canvas?
Yeah, I put it up for him. It's back there. By Sandra Heavens. Watercolor on paper framed. Opening bid $75. And we got number 4 by Dusty. It's called Posing. Acrylic on canvas, opening bid $40. I love the gradient of the blues. Very nice. So number 4.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm on. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, good. I'm just setting up and putting you guys on my TV too so I can watch from up here.
Oh, nice.
Well, the camera is pointing down today so that I'm painting on the bricks that were given to me
Oh, cool.
And they're so heavy. I don't want to put them on my little easel because my little easels are quite weak in comparison to this giant brick.
Yeah,
So
totally.
I'm doing it on the table, and I'm partway done another painting. So, but yeah,
Cool.
I just thought I'd say hello to everyone.
Sounds
Hi.
Hi. Lovely.
Hi, Viviana.
Hello. How are you guys?
Doing good.
Yeah, keeping cool. It's muggy
Trying-
today, hey? Whew.
Yeah, muggy.
Yeah, I've been feeling kind of all goopy today. That's how I can describe it. I have my fan on though. But yeah, so I'm going to put myself on mute until if anybody wants to talk, I'll come back on.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Back.
All right. So next we have number 5 by Kelly. And so this is a nice summery bear with like flowers and wings. So Lynetta and Lily. So if anyone has a little big, oh, kind of blown out in the light here. Hold on. Sorry. So this one little guy comes out and there's a little baby blanket. And this one has glowing purpley pink eyes and lovely wings and flowers in her hair. So opening bid for this one is $110 by Kelly Stanford here. And Kelly is one of the painters there. So there's Rich in the camera, and Kelly's there working away in her studio, and Theo's there working, and Viviana's working there. So those are the artists that are working on the live stream there. Hi, Amanda. All right, so I'm just going to take a picture here to post in the event. So number 5 by Kelly Stanford. Mixed Media Bears. So this is Lynette. And Lily. Opening bid $110. Lovely. And I'll turn off the eyes. So thank you. And here we have hello. Hello. Here, your canvas is right there, Felix.
Now just checking in on what's happening.
What do you say?
Just checking in on what's happening.
Felix, this is your last in-person Rumble for a bit, eh?
All right, so number 6 is by Viviana. So we got Best Buds here. Acrylic on canvas. Hi. So you got really nice stenciling in the back. And cute friends. Later. And then there we go. So number 6. Oh, here's Ryan. Fun. Ryan, you're working on textured canvas, or is that?
Yeah, I used gel medium, and I made a Pop-Tart painting look like I frosted it with icing. I did this a month ago, and I never showed it to anybody, but look, everybody.
It's amazing.
I would get a better picture of it, but I think this one might go up for auction because I think somebody would actually buy this. It looks like a cake.
It totally does. I had to ask if it was actually a cake or if it was a painting. That's awesome.
Also, while I'm here, look at this too.
Oh, that's what you're working on.
It's a Pop-Tart.
Oh, so awesome.
Thank you. I needed that today. Okay, bye.
Beautiful, Ryan. Thanks for sharing your work with us. All right, so this is number 6 by Viviana Pacheco. Number 6. Opening bid $60.
And I painted that one live on here. That day that I did 3 paintings all at the same time.
Nice. Yeah, and I saw you.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's okay. I was gonna say I saw you dropped off another cute one of the cows, so they'll go off another night too.
Yeah. There's I love I love animals, cows, anything really. That's why I'm painting another owl apparently, and I brought a whole bunch of owls too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out.
If you want, you can also put up the raven one today.
Oh
The
yeah,
one
I
on
have
the
that
brick.
here.
Yeah, because I
We're
think
gonna put the Raven up, but we're not gonna. We're gonna nevermore.
Nevermore.
yeah. Sounds good. Full of puns, hey? Okay.
Cool. Cool, something. All right.
Well, I think
Maybe.
we're in bad mood tonight.
I love you. That was like that was a joke. You joke too. Number 6 by Viviana.
You know what I do when I
All
joke? There's a tone in my voice to let you know I still love you. Voice
Oh.
is teasing.
Acrylic on canvas. Opening bid $60.
It's weird. My YouTube for your video isn't working on my TV, but it's actually the other like videos on there are working. It's so weird. Is anybody else trying the YouTube?
Uh-oh.
Put it on the message on the
Yeah,
feed.
let us. Oh yeah,
and,
because I only see Facebook comments on the feed. So
yeah, if somebody can comment to see if they can get the YouTube because it's not working on mine for whatever reason. So I'm using my iPad to watch now.
The YouTube actually is a little slow and laggy.
Is it okay? Because mine won't even load. It says
And I'm on
something went wrong.
I'm on a tablet, and actually, it is like really slow. It would load. I'll just keep an eye on it.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. Oh,
So here we go. This is number 7. It's in your. I put it up for you.
It was right behind you.
Behind your chair. It's been there.
That would be the hardest
get-
place to find
It wasn't before you put on the thing. I just get frustrated because I tell you guys stuff and then you're busy when I'm talking to you, I guess. I know. Okay, so you okay. Do you want to switch places with me, Felix? Or because I need to be on this side? You guys, except now I have to go. Maybe it would be. Rich, what side would you prefer me on?
I'm
Because
gonna play a game where I spent 3 hours trying to get
all
you to
the
solve
work's
this
over
yourself.
there, and
No.
Remember?
you didn't have the camera set up this afternoon, and Felix wasn't out here, so we should have done a mock-up. We're not good at dress
You
rehearsals.
quoted me 3 hours ago.
So number 8, because there we go. Number 8 by Viviana, By the Light of the Strawberry Moon. So this is on, like she was saying, on a really nice tile, and I really love the gold. Lovely, beautiful. Number 8, or coppery, I guess.
yes, it's like a rose gold copper foil on it.
So
And it is varnished. Only the parts where the brick isn't actually painted on, the varnish kind of goes a little bit more matte, but it looks really cool. Like it's,
yeah, it is really nice to
Yeah.
see. There's like the paint and then the tile itself and then the varnish.
Yeah, I decided not to completely paint in the background. It looks really nice. I love the paint, the you know, the richness of the paint against the tile. It's
Mhm.
nice.
It looks really beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm not the only one having issues with YouTube. It says an error occurred when trying to load YouTube for me too. Amanda said that. So that means, yeah, because mine isn't working, and I've tried it 3 times, and it says something went wrong, and
Well,
to
there-
submit a report.
This, and we might never have to do this again. So let's just enjoy what we have.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah, I hear ya.
Yeah, we'll do it the best we can.
I usually like to put you up on my TV so I can look up and watch and stuff. But this works too. I'm looking at you on my iPad anyway.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird.
I mean, at the very least, what I could do is shut down the stream and resend it so that we'd all have to log back in.
No, because that always no.
When people assure me they were coming back, I'd do that.
Yeah, this is okay here.
Is that in your bubble? We're okay?
Are you talking to me?
Of course I'm talking to you. Is anybody else here?
Yes.
All right. So 9, 10, and 11 are by new
So Jess, I was gonna paint a different painting tonight,
artist. Yeah.
and I went with this one because you were suggesting it. Remember?
I really love that painting.
Can you tell me about it? Tell me what I'm working with here.
Um,
Do you remember it?
I don't know so much as like
Could you?
liberty leading the people. It's like an allegory of France leading its people to justice and like happiness through
Yeah.
a lot of pain. And France is personified in this beautiful free woman.
This
the
is France?
Yeah.
And she's topless.
Well, she's just like
France is
Go-
a woman?
she's it's a metaphor. So she's personified. She's personified in this
Do you know what
painting as
personified means? Felix?
No.
It's just like it sounds. Personified.
person. So
Person.
they're giving a non-human thing human qualities.
So they made France into a lady.
It's like an allegory too is like a story that stands for a bigger story. So it's like
Right.
it's this one scene, but it's standing for like walking to freedom, walking to your own
So
salvation.
here's a funny thing that's happened to me. Because my whole life I would have like identified with the fight for freedom and idealized fight for freedom and I'd be thinking about France and freedom, right?
Mhm.
And these people rebelling and loving rebellion and fighting for freedom. But now that I'm working on this painting, it feels like they're storming the White House to try and stop Trump getting.
Well, you know what I was? Yeah, I was thinking like the
Try
word.
and stop Trump getting what?
Well, when Trump lost the election, there was a raid in the White House.
But I also I think too like the word freedom and like that's kind of been like made ugly as well through all of this COVID,
That's what I'm saying.
I need my
Mm.
freedoms. Give me my freedoms.
right?
I
Yeah.
need my freedoms to not wear cloth on my face. My freedoms. Give me the freedoms. Sorry, I had to.
Mhm.
No, that's exactly exactly.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
exactly.
My rights and freedoms is the land of Canada. Okay, I'm done.
No, but freedom stopped feeling like a good thing. Sort of feeling like some kind of oppressive force. Freedom to use hate speech and freedom to endanger other people's lives.
I need to be hating the gays in my country. I should be allowed to do it loudly. Freedom.
I think you just hurt Felix's feelings. You
What?
might need some context.
I just hurt my own feelings, Rich.
Yes.
I love you.
I don't know what that means.
No. I think you doing that painting is maybe a step to take back the idea of like maybe people actually fighting for something, like actually fighting for something rather than, do you think, or what are you thinking, Rich?
I don't know. I'm trying to like figure out a way to treat this respectfully and to love it
Mhm.
while I'm working on it right now. Oh, funny, but just the way Ryan was saying about freedoms,
Yeah.
like it's kind of become this excuse for ignorance,
Mhm.
freedom to be stupid.
Well, we also have the freedom of expression, at least here. So there's a new artist who dropped off a few of her pieces, and I wanted to show you them. Them to you now. So her name is Chi-Chi, and if it was any other week, we'd be like, "Yay, welcome!" And everyone would be clapping their hands. So this is one of her pieces she dropped off. And so these three are going to go $20 opening bid for each of them. So she said she's a balloon artist and she does lots of other things. And she wanted to, yay, claps and hearts. That's exactly what we do here.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Thank you
exactly.
so much. That's exactly. So this is so number 9, number 10, and number 11. So I'll be posting these
Can
up
I have 12?
on the, yes, that worked out perfectly. I really love this one. So Chi-Chi was talking about how, again, too, it's about expression and about femininity and about simplicity being brought across in just really these really beautiful, simple lines. But there's like so much richness to all of the stories. So aren't they so beautiful? Yes. Yeah. So even in these very simple, beautiful lines, there's a lot of richness to the stories of the paintings. Lots of awesome feedback on these ones. Wonderful. So opening bid for all three of these are $20. And I'll just get these up on the event page. So I think Dusty shared the event page, but if you're looking for it on Facebook, it's event Rumble 424, and you look under the discussion feed, and it's all of them will be there. So then you can kind of look at what else is coming up on the auction at 9 o'clock. So this is from 7 to 9. We post up all of the pictures, and then at 9 o'clock we'll start the live feed.
So, Pam,
Yeah.
I wrote on Facebook today that this is probably our last. I bit my tongue, and it sounds like I'm drunk, but I just have a swollen tongue because I bit it right on the side.
I've done that before.
Yeah. So what I was saying was, this is probably our last exclusively live feed.
Live. Yeah.
Live feeding next week, but it won't have the same intimacy. And then I noticed Kelly was concerned. What? It's the end? We don't know what the end is. We invite ourselves at least 4 times before the end of summer, and we don't know what the outcome is going to be. So I'm not promising it's the last time we feed live, but it's the last exclusively live feed.
Yeah. Because
What's exclusive?
Exclusively, it's just you and me, buddy.
only.
Only one person allowed. Or it means all we're doing is live feeding.
So so we're thinking of doing a live feed and
Yeah. Good idea.
so the phone number up on the screen, we're not technically like taking bids yet, but if you see things you like, you're more than welcome to text 403-629-7424 with any things that you'd like to lay bids on, because that's how we take the bids at 9 o'clock is I'll be writing down all the bids that are happening on the text messages. So if you want, you can start texting right away, 403-629-7424. I won't be looking at them until 9 o'clock, but then at least you have the line open there. And then that's what we'll be able to pull up right away in the auction. Also, if you have any questions or if you're like, I've never been here before, how do I do this? You can text. So that's wonderful.
So there's my little owl. I think it's almost done. I'm going to do some silver, I think, on this one. Can you guys see it? Here, I'll put it so that it's...
Who, Viviana?
Who? Me.
Hoo-hoo.
It's a hoot to do one of these ones, isn't it? But yeah, so then, yeah, I'm going to do silver foil for the moon on the background of that one. And then it'll be available next week.
Lovely.
And I think I'll start on a new brick one because I think there's like 6 or 8 of these bricks that tiles that I was given, right?
Yeah.
They're Everstone, and you can't really do any backsplashes with 6 of them.
Yeah, totally. That's nice. All right. So number 12 is what Felix is working on right now. So you'll see his work very shortly. And then 13 is by Tanner. So we got the river bird here.
Do you like it?
There we go. So number 13 by Tanner. Opening bid $5.
Cajun, because my brain does not work. I'm on mute, I think.
No, you're
maybe.
not on mute. But it's okay.
Nabula says hi, Jesse.
Hi. So number 13 is by Tanner. Number 13 by Tanner. Next. Media on canvas. Opening bid $5.
Try this funky orange juice.
Thank
There
you.
you go.
What's funky orange juice?
Like from Funky Oranges.
Not funky
Thank you.
oranges. What are funky oranges?
There's like.
Fermented oranges.
All right, and I have this love. Actually, is it? No, it's not easy
Felix,
to get the black light.
Felix, are you taking a break on your painting there? Are you having a nap? We can hear the clicking on the game. We can't play the game right now. You can have a nap or you can work on your painting. I'd rather. Why don't you work on your painting while you're watching something?
Okay.
Can you do that? Can you multitask? That's how I learned to draw. I didn't really watch TV. I just drew in front of it. Maybe Mom would let you have more screen time if you're drawing while you're watching TV.
Maybe.
So I'm looking here to see. Rich, is your phone far?
Did my phone fart?
Is your phone far? I just wanted to see because this we had a message from Brian. So this is by Simone Neal.
What's the message from Ryan?
The opening bid. is in
Oh.
your messages, I think.
I don't know. Oh, you mean what the opening bid's gonna
Yeah,
be?
yeah. Because he dropped off this work for
Joseph's been killing it lately. Have you seen his work?
no.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right.
Mm. Looking. There. Okay. So opening $60 acrylic on canvas, glow in the dark.
How many people do we have on the feed right now?
So I do not know.
How many people?
I can't. There's a message on top of the number.
17 people.
So Simone Neal, so same thing, brand new to us. Ryan B dropped off her work last week, so we started looking at a few of her pieces so far. So this is June 2021, and I really like this playlist while creating. And she wrote down the songs that she was listening to while making her work. So, so you could actually listen to the songs too when you're looking at this beautiful piece. Dermot Kennedy, Power Over Me, The Pretty Reckless, Nothing Left to Lose, Jelly Roll, Train Tracks, and Fox Bianca, Sun. So that I really like adding the playlist in. That's wonderful. So here, I'm going to see if I can turn this off and you get a glimpse of their glow-in-the-dark piece so that she caught the bioluminescence of the sea creatures on the beach. Really beautiful.
I should have painted sea creatures.
Well, I don't know what is it? Is it moss or is it secret? The bioluminescence when they just say it. You have lots of boards and you work very fast. I said you have lots of boards and you work very
I'm
fast.
just kidding. Just kidding.
So
Funny. I wish you could tell me more about this painting, but
number 14.
I'm not so busy.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, I wish I could go. I guess we could always go to art school again after, and
Not tell them that we're
and
art
actually
teachers.
pay attention to art history.
Right. And can you imagine like figuring out on the spot that your history teacher was kind of faking it? Like, wait a minute.
So this is number 14 by Simone Neal. So, oh, Emily's coming to pick up that sign, my love, in a bit.
Okay.
Number 14 by Simone Neal. Acrylic and glow in the dark on canvas. Opening bid $60. Wonderful. So we have a
Can you tell me why
collaborative.
this guy's pants was around his ankles? You know?
I don't like art history class in art school. I don't remember very
I'm
much.
always
of.
impressed with how you remember everything verbatim.
Well, it's like I do some, but some of them, like this one, I love the composition and I love the power. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't see the ugliness that you're saying when I see that painting, because it was actually people like fighting for something. Like they were. No, I don't even know if they were that oppressed. I don't know, but I just feel like the idea of like liberty. And the idea that the artist who was it that made this one?
Right? Straight up.
Jericho.
Oh, Jericho.
So made the idea of freedom, a woman, which is really like, and France, like a woman, which is really like, because at that point in time too, women weren't completely free either. So that was, I think, pretty powerful. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know the specific stories. I can't remember. If it was Judith cutting off Holofernes' head, I'd get you with all of the story, but I don't know this.
What do you like so much about that story, Jesse? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be quite a night.
Never. Rich, I like that painting. It has nothing to do with me wanting you to have your head cut off.
I know that you like that painting before you met me. I
Yeah,
remember
I've
that
always
painting.
like
You know
that's
why?
the one I remember from art history class.
Right.
Mhm.
Because I listened.
Because Artemisia Gentileschi was a female painter in a time where there was only male painters being
Right.
recognized too. And she was painting things that were important to the female experience, or like feminine experience, I guess. I feel bad. Dylan was just doing push-ups outside. I feel like I need to do some more physical activity. I'm just standing here holding a painting. I apologize. So this is number 15. This looks like it's a collaboration. I'm thinking, because of the cute teddy bear on there. Oh yeah, most. That Alvin has something to do with this one. Opening bid is $20.
Are you checking those now?
I'm not sure.
Also, could you plug that in?
Yes. Hi. Here, Rich. The sign is right by Oliver's desk.
Felix? Felix?
How are you? Good. How are you? Good. Nice to see you.
So weird to be back.
Right here
Here, that's
are the
yeah.
people,
yeah.
and then it's tempting to look over there, but you look here.
Hi
I
everyone. Yay! Welcome, Emily.
Oh my goodness.
Sarah.
Yeah, we can introduce her to the people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You guys can come.
All right.
There we go.
I'm gonna just fold her up.
Do you
Well,
want me to zoom down?
yeah, zoom down. It's easier.
And then if you guys take those two chairs,
So cute.
Sure.
we could do an interview.
Oh,
Tell me, Cam,
This is
what brings you to
unexpected.
the Rumble House?
today just picking up the sign that
Uncle Grandpa, will
says
you guys-
"No
Okay,
fear,
awesome. Fearless.
fearless,
Fearless. Yeah, I think it was the very first online auction actually.
70 weeks ago.
Yeah, 70 weeks ago. Wow. That's unreal.
Yeah, how's it been with you guys?
Good. So it looks messy here, right?
It looks
Yeah, a little.
If
little
you double
cluttered.
this space
Uh-huh.
and make it from here to the front, that's how much we got rid of this week.
Holy.
Wow.
Yeah, you're lucky the Fearless sign made it because we're just.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we
No,
really
don't-
should have picked that up a long time ago.
Don't be sorry. But we were just trying to guess who wanted to keep what. And it's just
Yeah,
like, well,
that's fair. No, yeah,
I
we
don't know where
definitely
we'll
wanted that.
display it.
No,
but-
I wanted to display it at our wedding, and then we got married, but then we'll still have a party, so we'll still display it.
Do you want to have a party next week?
Uh,
No.
Do you know what next week is?
Stampede.
Next week is my 50th birthday.
I do know.
is
that
it on
actually.
Wednesday?
I have it in my
Well,
calendar.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. Celebrate my birthday on whatever Wednesday is closest to my
Okay.
birthday. It is the 9-year anniversary of Gorilla House,
Wow.
right? And I think it's going to be a
9.
reopening
This is a cool setup you got
to
here.
bodies.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah, this is really neat. So
Are you ready to have people
No,
back?
we are
How many
not.
cameras are
That's
there?
gonna be like a culture shock or something,
It
right?
could be up to
Yeah.
about 6.
Six?
Yeah. Well, and it's not just a culture shock, right? Like the only reason Gorilla
Felix.
and Rumble, yeah, take a peek back there. There's about 9 layers of curtains, depending on what color we want the room to be.
Cool.
Actually, everything we've done here becomes totally irrelevant next week. We don't.
But you know that's part of the art.
We probably
Yeah, it's
will.
true.
Yeah, we
It's just
probably,
ever evolving. I mean, even to think of when I first started coming, the space looks so different.
Oh yeah.
Right?
It's just constantly changing.
Always, yeah. Definitely.
It's the
When we
beauty
first
of
came
it.
here, it was a record store, CD store. Really.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh, we throw out so much. Like when we're gutting everything, it's like
Were there any
Actually-
actual CDs or no? There's not.
there was some left. We gave people would come by still looking for the CD store, and we were like,
Oh,
"Here,
weird.
have D section."
Oh,
There's a little bit left from the C
I love the
section.
Ds.
They were like, "Thanks."
Actually, whoever got the D section
Hi.
scored.
Yeah, actually, we've been looking for
Ooh.
Debussy ever since, and
Ah,
we haven't been
Debussy
able
is the
to
best.
find, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I do remember somebody specifically came in and got all the D's.
The B's would have been the most prolific section, probably.
Right.
But-
Yeah.
Who's that?
Awesome.
That's pretty. Yeah, this is neat. I love the multiple cameras.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's pretty fun. And yeah, and so those people are working from their studios too. So
Oh, cool.
we can have up to 10 people working from their studios on the live feed. So there's Viviana, Theo,
Wow.
Ryan, and Kelly. And then that's Rich's painting up at the top there, so people can watch him.
Cool.
Hi, I have to interrupt. Sorry, your baby's so cute that I took a. So I'm here. This is me. Hi, I'm waving. I took a picture on my other phone of me painting and you guys with the baby, and I
So
posted to my Instagram and say, "Hey, also someone brought a baby." So can I do that?
Not even just a
Oh my
Yeah, no,
goodness,
it's
of
fine.
course. Actually, funny story. Rich and Jess introduced us, and so that's how we met, and now we're married with a baby.
I'm crying. That's the best thing.
They're besties.
Oh, that I can't. That's so lovely.
So
Oh.
yeah, they're my 2 favorite people, and they were both single at the same time, which seems impossible because you're both such catches. And we were at Splash Red, and you showed up.
Yeah.
And I texted Cam. I was like, "You got to get down here right now."
And the rest
Uh,
of
Yeah, isn't that funny? Like that we're talking like this has been 70 weeks. And so in that time, like so much
I
has happened.
know.
Like, oh my gosh, that's like
Also,
whole
a lot
life
of people
has
don't
been
know this.
Yeah,
Totally.
literally.
Cam is the official president of the Rumble House.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
that
without
too.
him, we wouldn't be here.
Still need to do some paperwork
Thank
for
you.
you guys.
That's so cool.
I'll have to do some too. So like I was like, oh yeah, I'll get to that. Now I got the kind of
clear which-
online auction.
It's not clear which one of us is going to go to jail.
I mean, I think I'm just the fall guy, really. As the president.
That's
Hopefully
awesome.
not.
No fault. Everything's fine.
Yeah,
Everything.
I don't know.
I think we're
I
such,
can't imagine them
we're
coming
such
after
small
us.
fries
Yeah.
that it's like
And I mean, I think there's still no tax burden because there's no money. that's
Yeah,
being
I don't think
No.
there's profit.
we're like for a while there we're like uh-oh, but there's no worries.
Yeah.
No worries at all. Oh my god.
That's
the
great.
guys at H&R Block keep laughing at us.
Because we go there so stressed every time. They're like, no, you don't understand. Like,
Yeah.
no, you're fine.
Yeah, they've probably seen some.
They're always trying to get
shit.
us to buy a truck or something. And there was this guy who came by yesterday and gave us this advice that we're supposed to buy some expensive machinery and drop it.
And then break it. I'm like,
Oh.
you don't do
Oh,
That sounds terrible.
It's like, and it's expensive.
that. It doesn't.
Oh, I should have given you guys this book. I pulled this book out of this house, and it was all the old like masters paintings from the Louvre,
Oh wow.
and just in one book. I left it in my office. I'll bring it for you guys next time.
Oh, that's so
Great.
nice.
Are you going to go to the Stampede?
No,
no.
Opening?
Next week.
Yeah, next week. we'll
Oh,
get-
we're not going to be in town, unfortunately. We're going to this random Alberta.
Where?
It's called
Close to
Aitna,
Waterton.
Alberta. It's
Oh.
yeah, it's maybe like 45 minutes away from Waterton. It's just like getting out of town for Stampede, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Are you
We're
guys?
We're gonna
do-
go on my birthday to
We're going to Nelson next weekend.
Oh, that'll be
Oh, that'd be
awesome. Oh,
Oh, can I
amazing.
come?
We got the last hotel room in this one place. I don't know.
Where are you staying?
The Adventure Hotel.
Okay.
That sounds cool.
I used to work at the Lord. I used to work at the Lord Nelson. They changed the name, but I used to be. I consider myself a bookie. Just kidding. I used to work at the racetrack, the televised racetrack thing.
Okay.
When I lived in Nelson, I lived there for 3 years.
Cool.
That's so
Wow.
nice.
Nelson
nice
looks
little town.
beautiful.
So
And there's a
beautiful.
Lord Nelson just up here, right?
It's a comedy cave now, but it used to be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. So here, look. I'm gonna put. Is that a nice painting? We're gonna show the people. This is by Alox.
That is a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're at number 16.
There is a 16.
Oh, yeah,
here.
Alox
Is there a
is
16
Panda?
there? Yeah, Panda. It was like weird because online he started going by more Alox, and I was
Yeah.
like, it's weird with like the pseudonyms. I'm like,
Amazing. Oh man, well now I wish we booked another week so that we could
Me
be
too.
here next week, but we'll be back.
oh yeah, no, Will.
We
Well,
always
maybe it's
find
for
our
the
way
best
back.
not to be during the first week. It's gonna be a go.
Yeah, do you have any indication of like what numbers will be like, or are you
None.
gonna cap it, or
Like, I think we'll have 0 people. That's the honest truth.
I usually think 0 people will come.
Yeah, well, we can continue doing this for a bit too, right? Like,
yeah?
yeah,
It's probably pretty enjoyable.
I think like the number of people that were like, when are you gonna open? When are you gonna open? When are you gonna open? When are you gonna open?
Mm-hmm.
None of those people ever show up. Like, it's just a thing where
Oh,
people
yeah.
get. So I think part of it's just like the expectation and then the panic, and almost every time we've done something like this, like we closed Gorilla and reopened.
Is it 18?
Not one of the people that helped. You remember we were going to rebuild a
About 7.
Oh yeah, that one's rich.
Brown Out Space on McLeod Trail, and all those people came to help us for months. They came to help us, and none of them came in. So it's like we have to rebuild over and over again, almost from scratch. And there seems to be like a pattern to how people kind of let go and move on with their lives as well.
You know, it's
So
ever evolving, ever growing, right? Ever changing.
I think people will come back, but I don't think next week. I think Jess and I, for the last few weeks, were sort of like looking at like how can we stall the reopening
panda.
because
A
we were
panda.
nervous ourselves.
A panda.
And then
Your toy is
just
there.
the other day, it occurred to me
Oh,
we're not going to have to stall the reopening. I think it's probably going to be pretty dead for a while.
Right.
Yeah, because like people can still watch from home if they're more
Mhm.
comfortable. And then,
Totally.
Even people that were adamant about like there's all sorts of funny things you're learning. Like there's so many people that were so against wearing masks that just now that they don't have to wear them started wearing them. It's like this is the first time I saw you in a mask. What are you doing?
Anti-maskers.
Is that?
anti.
Anti-maskers.
No, I don't even think it's that. I just think it's a matter of like we're suddenly realizing we're not ready, you know. And,
Right.
just
yeah,
because we're allowed to doesn't mean we have to.
exactly. Yeah.
That's fair.
I like being the invisible hand showing the artwork in between.
Also,
This is
Cam,
by
Yeah.
That's a
Jessica
beautiful one.
Armstrong.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
so
Blues
lovely.
Fest
Gorgeous.
on a table.
Oh, really?
Jessica
That'd be
Armis
fun.
Noda, number
think so.
19.
Oh, there's,
If you want to come,
that's
Table at the Blues
awesome.
Fucking the sun over
Yeah.
Totally.
Wow.
Yeah.
And
We're
is it
gonna
at
bring our
Shaw
tent.
Millennium?
I think so, yeah, just across the
Oh,
street.
awesome.
That's why I repented. We have 2 tents, and I just started repainting them. So
Cool.
Yeah.
that'll be kind of
Great. When do you know when it
We
is?
can
The
give art to
last
people.
week, so it's
Sorry?
Can
the
you give people art?
yes,
We're gonna
and
make
t-shirts
art
and
then-
buttons.
Yeah, probably sell
Um,
T-shirts. I think.
Okay.
the last weekend in July, so it's the
And-
29th and August 1st and 2nd.
Yeah,
We're
maybe
going to
take her
visit his
price.
sister because she just had a baby.
Oh, cute!
Darn it! What the heck?
We're lucky like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, I mean, we really want to visit the baby. so-
Yeah, no, it's all good. Those, yeah, that is totally fun. I remember 19.
I really miss Reggae Fest that they used to have at Shaw Millennium. They haven't had it for a few years now, and I really hope they make a comeback.
Did Reggae Fest end before COVID?
It did. Yeah, they kind of they were really open about how they wanted to kind of take a new direction, or
Yeah.
like they take a hiatus and then focus on more Canadian artists and just take a pause and
Yeah.
figure out what they were going to do. And then, yeah, COVID happened.
I think that's the thing about these festivals is that they require so much volunteer.
That's just it. Yeah,
And,
exactly. And you want to pay the artists appropriately and all the rest of it. So
Yeah, totally.
You know, the nice thing about Rumble House is it's somewhere where people don't have to constantly be like into it all the time at all times. So long as it stays there,
totally.
you know, people can just come in and out as their life changes. And,
Yeah,
you
like
know.
some
Yeah.
people move away, come back.
Totally.
Like
Totally.
and I really like that we're just
I remember
there.
you before you had a baby.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes they're really into it, and other times they're just like, I'll come whenever. You know?
Totally, yeah.
That's okay.
So yeah, we're still learning a lot. Did I say this already? I can't remember. I bit my tongue
Nope.
really hard, but like right in the middle, and it's swollen. So
Right
I
now?
feel like I'm slurring my words.
Oh no, I thought you meant like metaphorically.
No, I actually.
Was that today?
Yeah, what was I eating?
You bit your tongue.
Kelly brought me a bunch of licorice, and I just chomped into it. And like I heard that crunching noise as I started to go through the tongue.
Ooh.
Okay, so by
Oh,
Arthur, some psychedelic vinyl.
Very cool.
Number 20.
Could you grab the next three, I guess? 20, 21, 22.
21. And 22. There you go.
Thank you.
So, Rich, I got to tell you about a property that I bought.
Yeah.
It's in the Beltline on 14th Ave.
Yeah.
And just east of Center Street.
Okay.
And eventually I'm going to do something super cool with it. But, you know, for now, it's just this like very crappy house. There was, you know, a moment where I was like, we could have this as Rumble House if this place ever, you know,
Okay.
didn't work. But it's a very bad house.
I
Like
don't
it's,
know.
you know,
I don't think it's safe.
foundation is ready to be pushed over, and you know.
Oh, a
stuff
house
like
for the Rumble.
that. Yeah, well, I
To
mean,
be a house again.
there's a house. Yes, I mean,
That's
it's
exciting.
It's a very rough house. But I was thinking when it gets torn down, there's going to be a period where it gets torn down between that and where we actually build on it.
Mhm.
And I thought, you know, we could do some sort of art installation there
So
Like
you
on
know
the
what?
land?
on the land. Yeah.
There's somebody owns a bus they're looking to put in the Beltline.
Oh, interesting.
Cool. Like
It's
it,
the
like
same-
permanently, or
That C train that was painted,
yeah.
and they came by and asked me where that should go, and I knew it wasn't outside Rumble, but
It's probably pretty big, but I mean, that land
It's like a
could
sea train.
fit it.
Yeah, the land could fit it, but it would just not have to be permanent. But it's a very long lot.
Yeah,
That would be kind of cool.
that'd be interesting.
so the person you talked to
Oh, we can.
knows
Send-
Fernaz, but it wasn't Fernaz that told us about it. Well, Fernaz told us to expect a call.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call because I was like, I don't think we have room for a C train, but it was like a decommissioned C train that got painted.
Yeah, I think I saw something on Avenue, or I don't know.
Yeah, that's the one. They're looking for a space for that now.
Interesting.
That would be an ideal match.
Are you wondering why you're
Now, one of the challenges I think would be, you almost want somebody living there, right? Because
Someone does live there as of Friday.
I meant in the train,
Oh, in the train.
or at least managing the train, right?
Yeah, on the house, someone lives there. I mean, for now.
Number 22.
Actually, yeah, it could technically. Well, yeah, you'd have to ask if they'd be okay if they have this thing in their backyard. That's probably not.
Maybe they move into the train.
Yeah, or maybe they like charge people admission to see it.
Maybe the train is in better condition than the house. I can guarantee it.
Hey, don't say that on camera.
Hopefully, they're not watching.
Just kidding.
I can guarantee you
It's a
they're not
rough
watching it.
I mean,
Because there's only
It's charming.
17 people with us.
that's a lot.
During the height of the lockdown, there were some nights where there was 280 people.
Holy.
I remember that actually.
Yeah.
I remember logging
I
on and
remember,
being
like,
just
90.
amazed.
Yeah.
One, but-
Now, generally, about 500 people a week watch it, which is like a mystery to me why people are watching Rumble House after the fact. It's cool if you do,
Yeah.
but you know, if you can make it on a Wednesday and take part, it's way more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, my
Oh
nice
no.
just so it's dried out.
I think she's over her car seat.
Hey.
You want me to
Do
grab
you
her?
want to grab her?
Yeah, I grab her.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Okay.
there we go. Oh my goodness. All right.
I know.
Have you been hot tubbing this summer?
No,
No hot tubbing.
no hot tubbing. The hot tub is broken, and
The hot tub's been broken since I lived there,
yeah,
so
for like 2 years.
that's
I
even
really wanted to
longer.
fix it.
Oh
Do the fishies?
Yeah, it's okay.
No.
no! Oh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Whoa.
Isn't that nice?
I'd love to put my
She
gums
loves
on
looking
that.
at art, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
really loves looking at art.
True, she loves Arcadius's piece, the one above our
Oh, so
couch.
much
She gets
fun.
lost in
You
it.
saw her yesterday?
Yeah, we just saw her walking down the street.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Yeah, she's working at VCAD.
Yeah, just on the street.
Yeah.
That was really funny. Okay, so this
Hey,
is 23.
I'm working at VCAD too.
No way.
Do you know Arcadius?
At VCAD Calgary?
Yeah.
I have never met that person, but do they work there?
Yeah.
Mhm.
What section of the company are they?
Selling courses.
Oh, they're in ADO admissions. I will meet them soon, probably. Those people are the peppiest salesmen I've ever met.
I'm
That's
sure you
probably a
gotta
good
be.
fit then
Yeah.
for her. I can see it.
Totally.
Yeah, and it's a name you won't forget.
Yeah, right.
Sure.
All right. So number 23 is by Stephen Strain. A lovely koi
That is a nice
foil on panel. And actually, thank you so much.
Oh, someone's sleepy. Giving me those tired eyes. She's like, I've never seen this much art in my life.
So, Rich, what do you think about this idea? After the house gets torn down, we put up some billboards, but they
Did you say
face
burned down?
no torn.
Torn.
Oh no! Now if it does get burned down,
Don't worry, we got
I
the
honestly don't
insurance
know
from accidental. Yeah, torn
I
down.
mean, I don't want to say that would be a dream, because if it does happen, I have nothing to do with it. But yeah, once it gets torn down, I was thinking, okay, so billboards, big billboards facing inwards with murals.
Yeah.
And then people can go see it, and it's kind of like a private park temporarily until we build on it.
Park.
Kind of a park, yeah, with art.
Art park.
Art park.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of even like the idea of billboards.
Pass me those two
Why
other
don't- why
koi
don't you do
paintings?
something kind of commercial where it's like businesses could like
Amazing.
Advertise.
advertise.
Yeah.
Art is just so much nicer.
It could be artistic advertising.
Yeah, I suppose, but I think it'd be
figure out
just
how
cool
to do
to
I have to figure out how to
have
do
really
those. Maybe
cool,
I'll
like
take a
big,
picture of all of
large,
them together.
murals, but
Like we
on
could put
billboards.
Oh yeah, put them out on the table and
But it would have to be sort of temporary, right? And
Yeah.
not super expensive to install and all that stuff.
Right.
I mean, if you can think of anything else, I'm open
When do you
to
think
ideas.
the fire is going to happen?
what a fire. Jeez.
When's that teardown going to happen?
Probably 2 to 3 years.
2 to 3 years?
Yeah, we just took possession of the land yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is number 24 and 25. And Amanda
And it's in the
Ferguson brought
deadline,
these
so.
down.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. Steven just brought his koi down, and then Amanda came down and dropped off her 2 koi. Okay, lovely. So
Oh, this
these are.
one's not too sticky.
Thank you. That's okay. So I'll get so these are $5 each or $10 for both of them if you want this set tonight.
So this is.
Yeah,
These are all really
It's
nice.
about a block and a half from Stampede Grounds,
Okay.
and kind of by Alpha House, but it's an old house.
You know who owns the Lion Den?
No.
Lion's Den?
No.
Is that still available?
What is it? The
The
Lansdowne?
Lion's
Lion's
Den.
Den.
Oh, the Lions Den. I don't know who owns that now.
the Lions Den restaurant was owned by the parents of a teacher I worked with.
Okay.
And I remember they were closing the restaurant. And
Tired girl.
she was just doing her first or second year teaching. So she wasn't going to take over the family business. And the parents were retiring. So it was kind of like a thing where they, you know, it was kind of up in the air whether she wanted to be a teacher or take over her parents' restaurant.
Hmm.
That's the one that was right across the street from the Saddle, right?
From Elbow Park Casino or Elbow River Casino, right?
Yes, yeah.
Elbow Casino, something like that. But yes, yeah, this is very close to there
But I think that one sat empty for like,
because of the flood, I think.
oh yeah?
Mm.
So it
Yeah.
needs to be rebuilt or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this one is right by the Boys and Girls Club, right next door to it.
I know that place.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, it was a
I
very
used to
sweet Polish
use that
couple, lived
gym.
there forever.
Oh, really? Okay.
Like that was their home, their family home.
Oh.
Isn't actually right next to it is a pub, right?
No, just it's a green, dark green, kind of forest green townhouse complex or apartment complex.
Is there a pub there?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
There's a convenience store right across the street on the corner.
I might be thinking
And
of
like
the
a
gym. What was
laundromat.
the gym they're called? A different
I don't know the
boys
gym.
club. I think.
There's some law firm right across the street also.
Is it Dr. John's? You know where Dr. John's office is?
No, that's
don't.
by the library.
Near the Beltline.
Oh, near the Bell Line.
Yeah, I know that's
Yeah, this is
okay.
further east. It's kind of by like Hotel Arts and the Jazz Club or the Jazz Building or whatever it is. The side of the Jazz.
Do you guys like jazz?
Oh yeah, I love jazz.
That's what we're gonna do when we can do things again.
My preference is funk.
That would be nice.
Nice.
Have you ever been to the Yardbird in Edmonton?
Never.
So I just learned on the radio. It is one of the oldest jazz clubs in North America.
No way.
Wow.
Since the,
Yeah.
Since the 50s.
Like in
Crazy.
Edmonton.
all the other ones closed down, but they were part of a circuit that like that was the most extensive
Number
jazz
26.
circuit. And then over the years, places in New York shut down. Over the years, places in
Another
Chicago
right.
shut down.
And what's it called?
The Yardbird.
Yardbird.
The Yardbird.
So Jess and I are going to start like taking road trips down to
Totally.
watch jazz.
The
But it's
Yardbird.
got to be on the night when like a jazz. I'm not gonna.
Like we'll look up who's playing there kind of thing.
It's got to be people
Yeah.
that really know what they're doing to drive to Edmonton for. I think. I don't
Very
mind listening
cool.
to people experiment with jazz, here in Calgary, but I don't want to drive to another city if it's just tinkering. Like actually, we were talking about Reggae Fest, and there's also the Blues Fest.
Mhm.
And sometimes you hear this criticism that the Blues Fest is too jazzy. And it's like, why can't it be jazzy? But I think there's sort of like different kind of people kind of get really passionate about starting off festivals, and then they start becoming less and less about what they, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Had envisioned.
the Yardbird, I was really excited about, and then I watched some of their live streams, and it sort of seemed like, in some cases, people were like, "Well, this could be jazz."
Right.
No, it's not. It's like,
Yeah,
I like it. It's not
that's
jazz.
like when we went. What was that? I think it was an electronic music conference. Was it at National Music Center?
Right, and it's like kind of
And
electronic.
it was very experimental.
No, there was one guy.
Or
who was
yeah, sorry, there was
experimental.
one DJ who was very experimental, and
I
yeah,
actually
it
think
was
we're talking about the
was
same
interesting.
person. Come to think of
Like it was interesting. I just didn't really know how to like move my body to it.
Yeah,
That's
it's
fair.
catatonic, or not catatonic, but random movements.
Yeah, I mean, it actually reminded me of when we went to Bali. Their music
Oh yes,
very
just
abrupt,
not,
I guess. I don't know how to
not
say.
melodic.
There was
Yeah.
somebody on the radio, a local DJ, when I was driving home my last day of school, and it was just nuts. And I was like, I love this. And
Hmm.
there is like certain kinds of chaos of music
Is
that
it
I really
showing
love that I listen to, and Jess loves it too, but sometimes it's too much for her. But I just love when like you're not really sure if it's music anymore. And it was a local artist.
That's beautiful.
I was doing that thing where I was driving thinking, oh, I wish I could hear who this is. And then he said who it was, and I kind of missed it. And I'm currently just trying to remember enough that I can look him up. If you know that feeling like.
Yeah. Sorry,
I guess what I
just
could
trying to
do is.
recall it.
Is it okay if you hold
Oh, yeah.
other side?
That's a nice one.
So this
I know
is,
this is gorgeous.
by Jacob Sadoway, and this, can we go down a little bit? Sorry, I'm like, there we go. So this is all done on Procreate, and then it's a really big, beautiful printout. So the opening is $30 for this piece, and I'll get a nice shot. So this is number 27. And yeah, so this is all done digitally. And then he dropped off, I think this is the third of 3 big, large-scale pieces, portraits that he dropped off. And he said they all fit beautifully in the IKEA frames. So,
Stunning.
so it's easy
Like,
to...
my
What is
goodness.
Procreate?
Procreate is a digital art format. So like all the kids actually,
Oh, okay.
they have it on their phones and their
iPads.
iPads.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
And so yeah, look, it's like
That's
really
incredible.
cool like brush strokes and
Wow.
That's impressive.
some of the ones he's shown here, there's like the texture of canvas, and I honestly couldn't tell if it was
Wow.
like painted and
Yeah.
then taken a picture of.
Cool.
Yeah, this one is
Amazing.
like so soft. Yeah, really like cool.
Look at those
textures.
eyes.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like it's so cool to see the pieces that people have been working on. So that's 27.
I heard during the pandemic, athletes got like really amazing, and all these track and field records have been recently broken
Oh, yeah.
because all they had to do during the pandemic was just train.
Right.
And so there's some qualifying games in somewhere in the States recently, in Oregon or Washington or somewhere there, and they're all qualifying for the Olympics right now, and like tons of records were just broken.
You know what I might be cautious about is I was driving to school and they were talking about this track meet that they're going to have, and I thought the
Oh, you're
track
not
guy
in
in my
it.
school
Yeah.
would be all over it, and he got really mad. Well, not mad, but just like wasn't his thing. And then so I was kind of like trying to figure out like what is it about this that you don't love, and there was kind of this weird movement to like let's have some track meets and just let the kids phone in the results on an honor system. So I don't think this is the same thing.
No, because this is all timed and
Yeah, but who's doing the timing and stuff? Like, how did that work?
well, this is the actual qualifying for the Olympics. So it's I'm sure there's refs and judges and all sorts of stuff. But I'm sure the same things happen with art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been cool because all of the art supplies are like sold out. Like everywhere you go
Really?
to buy something. It's like, oh, we're getting shipments in because it's like people are just
Wow.
are creating, which is awesome. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
and you haven't been able to buy a bike in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Because everybody went out and bought the last bikes. And meanwhile, nobody's making new bikes because of the pandemic. So,
Right. And hot tubs are sold out too.
hot tubs, really?
Yeah.
Hot tubs and bikes.
The road.
Where's she?
I put your piece by the front.
Smelling some buttery
Which
popcorn.
piece? Okay.
No, I was thinking.
Nice.
Yeah. Cam.
Okay, I'll grab that.
Okay. Say goodbye, friend.
Hi.
Thanks
Your
for
first
having
visit to the
me.
Rumble.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. You looking
You
at
like
the
it?
teddy bear?
You mesmerized?
Wow.
Lots of stuff to
Did
see.
Felix pop his head out?
No,
Jess,
I
can you
think
just-
his headphones are in.
He's like,
If you hit this paint,
I'm
you get
sorry.
the splash paint all over the
I didn't mean to. So this is number
I
two.
won't really splash paint at you. That was abusive. I apologize.
It's totally fine. I think I just hit it like 5 times in 2 seconds. I didn't mean to do that. All right, number 28 is by Andrea. And so this was a piece that was actually done at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh,
And then a friend of ours actually had to move. She moved to Vancouver during the pandemic and donated a bunch of pieces back. So this is by Andrea. It says pandemic, yeah, from 2020, number 28. Opening $20.
Wow. Imagine it's not even
Can I see it?
2020 anymore.
That's beautiful.
I really love this one, that red
Mhm.
chair. Like, I love it so much.
That's one thing I've actually missed a lot is buying art. We haven't bought any art for
We haven't.
so long.
So do you find that like with the opportunities you guys have to A, keep us open, and B, get your hands on affordable art, are you like me? Like I buy a lot of art through the gallery too, especially when people kind of meet. You sense that they need to make that sale. We end up with a lot more art than we can keep. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're constantly
Yeah.
rotating art. And then as things kind of slowed down and we got into this kind of pandemic situation, I started realizing I've gotten quite used to having brand new art on my walls all the time.
Yeah.
Have like a bit of that.
Mm.
A little bit, and then also a room with just a ton of art in it. That
Oh, yeah.
there's like the master's room that we have, and it's like all
Do
the
you
best
help hanging?
pieces.
Is everything hung?
No, everything's hung,
It's
but
all hung, but I mean, we'll
there's-
move eventually, and then
yeah, and they'll
hopefully we'll
find
have
places
even
for
more
it.
room.
Yeah, but there's a room where it's like the pieces we don't want to part with because we really like them, but maybe they don't fit,
other
the house
other
or the wall
rooms,
or whatever. And so
And then the whole garage wall is items that
That's
like people
giveaway.
could, if they come over and they want some art, they can have it.
Right.
so we have a
Yeah,
giveaway
it's
wall.
amazing for the amount of art that I bought. I don't have very much of it. And it just seemed like completely unintentionally,
You guys.
every single time I bought a piece, the next day, somebody would come by the gallery and see that piece and be like, I can't live without
Not
this,
at all,
but I
right?
don't have any money.
Sorry?
I can put it on this one because that was where it was before.
Oh yeah, no, I'll just if you would
Right?
put it into the base, and then I'll put her in, like
Oh.
out there. If that
Oh,
makes
right.
sense.
Okay.
You got
Okay. Well, see you later, everyone.
Bye.
Nice seeing you
It was so good to see you guys. Really, really nice. Long overdue, but
What do you think?
life
Options
goes.
of 9.
Wow. Yeah, you need to go
Oh,
a little
cool.
bit further.
One of the old masters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who's it?
I don't know. Just told me right before I was,
I think it's Jericho.
right.
Jericho.
I'm just going to double check
It's like
that
the
I'm not.
French
Yeah, Theodore
winning
Jericho.
Some war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freedom.
Cool.
Well, how do you
Liberty-
feel about it? 'Cause it
liberty
sort of feel
leading
like
the
freedom used to
people.
mean something different. Now it's sort of like scary.
Yeah, well, freedom from or freedom to. That's the whole debate.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I like it. It's very nice.
Thank you.
I like that your art always changes, evolves. It's so makes it special.
See you guys later.
See you later, guys.
See you. Nice seeing you. Hey, David.
All right, where's this?
It's right by the front. Okay. Oh, Delacroix. Why did Jericho keep coming up? It is Delacroix. Yeah, you can come in. So the July Revolution of 1830 toppled King Charles.
It's the
of
July
France.
Revolution.
Oh, that's good,
Right before our own July Revolution.
right?
While we were able to eradicate sin.
Did I screw it up when I said I was going to splash paint on you?
I don't think so. I don't think that's like as threatening of a thing as people, like other people would think. Yeah.
Have a very
Like, that's a normal thing. Okay. So, how are you, David?
I'm doing okay. How
You
are
okay?
guys?
Good.
How many people do we have?
Must be happy schools
17.
on hiatus.
Yes.
It never really seems on hiatus when you're having like flashback nightmares. I had flashback nightmares last night.
Of the bureaucracy.
Something like that, yeah. Was that both paying attention to all the funny things I say and making fun of the fact that I slur my words? Or was that a coincidence?
I don't know. Do you have your piece? You want to bring it? Do you want to
Yeah.
talk about it?
Sure.
Here, yeah, come on in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Walk slowly behind. Sharp. Try not to hit things. The painting's still wet, but you can carry it the way by the wire and the way I am.
Perfect.
Sorry, camera. I don't mean to be intrusive.
You got it.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, that fits perfectly in there.
Okay. Oh, I gotta go this way. Okay, so this painting, so the original series, I didn't, the removal of graffiti was done in like 2012-ish. And it was called Once. And now the new incarnation is called Presence. And it's about like the removal of individual expression.
No, you can put it down.
Okay, like removing, we prefer the aesthetic of not having individual expression. So we have gray squares everywhere in the city.
Gray Square, I remember Gray Square.
Yeah, so gray
Was that
squares.
you?
Yeah.
The movement. Did you have a website called Gray Square? Am I like busting your cover?
Let me continue. So there's gray squares everywhere.
Yeah.
Right? That don't match the walls. Anyways, regardless. So this one's called, this is from the new series Presence. And it is called While We Were Able to Eradicate Sin. So the tag sin here, but you can still see the
Yeah, you can. I
ghost
love
image
that.
of it.
Yeah.
So that individual's identity still exists. But anyways, while we're able to eradicate sin, we chose to allow this love to exist for at least a little while longer. And so the funny thing is, like when we do our bench project, which is like that contract is such a gift to us, right?
Yeah.
Every now and then, there's like a heart carved into a bench or something like that, and they may have the initials so and so plus so and so, or just a heart or whatever, right?
Yeah.
It has been brought to my attention. Should we leave this love to exist for a little longer, for one more year, kind of thing? And I will not comment on that, but for professional reasons. But nonetheless, it's nice to be able to let that love exist for a little while longer. That's about it. So yeah, this is from the newer series Presence, and that's about it. Oil on canvas. Yeah.
That's really great.
Thanks.
Thanks, David. All right, what would you like your opening bid to be?
Whatever you is used. So I'll just hold by the wire.
Okay.
Balance by anything you want this way.
Okay, perfect.
It's wet. I put a lot of drying mediums on it. It should dry fairly quickly by tomorrow. And I think it is.
I'm thinking.
Okay. Do you need hands?
Usually we have the easel back here, but I don't have it set up right now.
I was going to
Or
swear
would
in
it-
French, but I'm not going
Would
to.
it be easier to maybe even hang on the green wall and then I can grab it for the auction?
It's entirely up to you.
Oh, actually, can you hold it? I'm going to take this little piece down. There's a nail in this wall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So much easier logistically
Yeah.
from a logistics thing. I'll just leave this little write up blurb here.
Awesome.
I don't have the dates of the thing. Oh, blah, 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 blah. And I can help you if you want.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Because I know where to grab it up front. Here, why don't you do that?
Do you see where the nail is?
I'll find out in a second. I'm gonna let little Rich hold that for a second.
Yeah. you got it.
Okay, if you can just lift from the bottom. Okay, that's on. That's on. Let go.
That is okay.
It will, because it's wet more on the interior.
Okay.
The edges are dry.
Hey, there. It's safe there.
It's funny. It's on a brick wall. It's
That's right.
so anyways,
Thanks, David.
you're very welcome. I'm gonna leave because it seems chaotic. Not because it's chaotic in here, but it's kind of chaotic.
More physically chaotic than.
Don't touch my bum.
All right.
Well, hello.
Hi, how are you? All right.
Should I let everybody go there? Yeah.
Yeah, let him in. Doorman. All right. So David's piece is number 29.
All right, buddy. If else uses this just this one time. This one time. Next week, bring your ID. Thanks. Your COVID ID.
COVID ID.
Your Vax ID.
So
I played
got
Dream
hard
Bouncer
stuff.
for a second there.
Dream bouncer for a second. So what you is that your aspirations
Because,
solved
I don't
here?
want to be confrontational. I don't want to be whatever. And you seem like you want to come in for a reason.
Oh, I just wanted to go bust the
Okay,
work.
see you later. Cheers.
Bye. Hi, come on in. We have your
Finding your way?
No.
bike
Okay, sorry.
pieces.
I'm just
How are you guys?
Good, how are you?
Hey guys.
Hey, you can actually, do you want to talk to the people about your
Oh, wow.
pieces?
I guess this is crazy.
Yay!
All right. Hello, everybody. I have this piece. So some bikes. I don't know. I've been really into bikes lately. I don't know why. I think I've just been biking a lot.
Good.
Yeah, but I really only seem to draw two types of bikes, like the city bike, traditional city bike, and then the BMX. And I have this. I don't know if it'll look good.
Do you remember the
Yeah.
first time you tried to draw a bicycle from memory?
Oh, it was horrible. I literally had like even doing these like recently, I was like, how do you draw a bike? Like
So like a couple things that are really difficult to draw are bicycles and
horses.
maple leaves.
An artist actually did 3D prints of people's interpretations of bikes from their
Oh,
brains.
just like
And so they're little sculptures and they're really cool. Like they're totally
They're
dope
hilarious.
all, but yeah, did you see them?
yeah.
Yes, I've seen them. They're awesome.
So this is a nice little weird cup with a weird standing thing. It doesn't have a traditional like vase bottom or anything, so
Okay, I'll see if
I
I
like
can
it.
show it so they can see that.
And then it has like a cool little spiral, and the spiral has like yellows, oranges, and reds in it. Yeah, it's really nice. And all these are whatever the number is starting at. I don't know how
Cool.
high you are.
Yeah, 30, 31, 32.
I might sell both of these together because they're on paper. So
Okay, for sure.
usually they're on something more sturdy.
Okay, no, that's perfect. Okay, so 30 and 31 then.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Fun.
Yeah, and you can now find my glass artwork at Mud Potteries in Ogden. Shout out Mud Potteries. They're awesome.
Fun.
Yeah. And I might be doing some event things there soon. So that also might be a
Cool.
thing.
Thanks, Matthias.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
I love you.
My power went out today.
Yeah, I've heard all kinds of things like YouTube isn't really working.
Yeah, it's like weird
my
things.
straight up power went out today, and I was so like
Whoa.
flustered about
Next
it.
week we're gonna be like real people again.
Yeah, next week we're here in person. Hey,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
it open for all, or is it?
I don't think too many.
We're
people
gonna
are gonna
see
show
how
up,
many
but
people
yes.
come.
Okay.
Oh,
So I wouldn't expect it to be like off the hook, but
like I can make it off the
like you think.
I don't know, like
I
the amount of
I
people.
invite you to bring people down, but I think that it's going to be kind of a slow
I already
rebuilding.
have 4 people coming with me.
Good.
Trust me. Like I've been getting asked because everybody is just like doesn't want to do the online Rumble House, but like I've had like at least 5 other people ask me like, yo, as soon as you start doing Rumble Houses, like you should take me. And I'm just like, yeah, 100%. You can go. Like they're kind people. Just go. Like go without me.
Yeah, we might have met some of those people because randomly a few people just kind of showed up, and that was the question they kept asking: is what are we going to do to join? I'm like, oh no, you just
Yeah,
just
right.
walk in.
Just walk in. Walk in with a smile.
Totally.
All right. Well, you guys have a lovely night.
Thanks so much, Matthias. You
Thanks,
too.
man.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can find you an easel.
Oh, I'm okay for right now. Like, by the end, I'm in the midst of moving. Right now. So.
Now watch this.
Pretty nice chair. It's like a nice artist chair. But,
Can I get that chair?
oh, you can't. I wish I could take it,
Okay.
but I'm moving and I don't know where I'm moving to still. So, but by
Okay.
the end of the month, if you have any extra things,
If
I'm getting
hiring
a bigger place for sure. That's the only
at
thing
the end
in
of the
my
month,
head, that's for
I
sure.
will not make it to the end of the month. We have to clear out all the stuff. to reopen.
We're gonna make it to the end of the month.
I'm not. No, I mean I have to clear the stuff out to make it to the end of the month. I'm not trying to put pressure on you.
Maybe you should put it on Facebook Marketplace.
No, I'm only giving stuff to people I love.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, see you next week.
Bye. See ya.
I don't mind giving stuff away to people either. It's nice. But yeah, I can't imagine having to move right now. Ooh.
I had to move the other day. It was hilarious.
So many
Oh, that was hilarious.
Why was
Okay,
it hilarious though?
I didn't have to move. I got to move across the hall to the colder apartment, which I'm super thankful for. But I moved the entire bed frame on one day in a manic rage, and I got heat stroke, I think. I was very, very sweaty. And then I was suddenly not sweaty at all. And my skin was very bright red. And I was like, wow, I should stop. So I did. And then I finished the next day. And today I mopped the whole floor. But yeah, moving's terrible, and don't do it in July.
Just like moved in July
In August, yeah, July
down the
and
hallway
August. Yeah, we did that too, Ryan. We moved down the hall a few years
to
ago.
a better, cooler,
Yeah.
warmer, all round, perfect apartment.
Yeah. Oh, right.
We had a horrible apartment before.
It just had windows on one side, so it was like no breeze.
Only had one room.
Yeah, that's true. One room.
For
Okay,
5 years,
I
Jess and I
do
lived
have to
with
go through
two
a bunch.
boys in a one-room apartment.
I'm gonna go through a bunch of art.
4 years, I guess.
Number 32 is by 6 beautiful artists: Flo, Maureen, Kathy, Lori, Anne Christine, and Stephen Strain. So this was a collaborative piece they worked on last week all together. And it's called Prairie Burn. And half the money is going to Rumble House and half the money is going to Wings of Hope Cancer Foundation. So it's opening at $50.
That looks like a bull.
Yeah, it is.
A little flowery bull. That's so cute.
It is very nice.
I like how it's like got the words coming up and it said ball instead of bull.
Oh yeah, the closed captioning.
That's a cute little ball.
You know what's really funny?
What?
When the closed captioning tries to capture what Rich Teru says. Because I slur and mumble all my words.
Mm-hmm. That's funny though, because yeah, actually, when I've been reading, sometimes when you're talking, it does come up wrong.
Yeah. To talk to Siri.
We're in Mambo. It says on here.
To talk to Siri in my car, I've learned that if I'm by myself, I can do a superhero voice, and then Siri understands me. So I'll say, Siri, please call Jessica Teru.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and then she does this thing that really annoys me. She says, do you mean Jessica Thoreau? I'm like, no!
Oh, how annoying, hey?
Jessica Teru! I'm sorry, I don't have Jessica Teru. Do you know Jessica Thoreau? That's my name!
Mine, I have my son as Davidoo.
As what?
Oh, Davidoo. That's what I used to call him when he was little, like little Davy-Doo or whatever, right? I don't know why. It was just, it's my little cute name for him. And it still doesn't recognize it after 3 years of going, please call Davidoo. And it's like, there is no name. I'm like, please, 3 years in.
Yeah. I got Oliver's own phone when he was a kid. And his password was like Death Saber 4 or something dumb like that. And then he ended up changing my password at Rogers. And so I kept phoning Rogers to get my number fixed. And they're like, what's your password? I tell them my password. They're like, I'm sorry, that's not your password. I'm like, it better not be Death Saber 4. That's not the exact word that he used, by the way. But I was so irritated that they wouldn't fix that.
Number 33 is by Stephen Strain, Oil on Canvas.
Oh.
Little.
That's like that house in that movie. Up.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's amazing.
Oh,
I just am here to say
that
it.
movie, I'm gonna cry now. Oh my god.
I know, it's really lovely. It's called Happy Landing, like LAND space ING.
Oh, that's
I really
cute.
love how the glazing to see through the balloon is really nice.
Where's the heat gun?
Higan I saw on the tool shelf I saw by the sander.
I love all the games you guys play.
This one's been a big one. It's like so many things are moved and it's stressful.
I feel the same way. You should see my house. It's a giant disaster with 4 kids in it every day.
Yeah, that is stressful. I just want it to be nice for next week. So it's like,
Well, we're getting renovations done and I'm still not sure when it's happening, so I'm trying to prepare, but you know,
yeah.
my house is like a curio cabinet. It is packed. Yeah. But there's always room for art.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Better.
So number 34 is by Bana, a really cool clay piece, ceramic, glazed. Go nice on a nice little easel.
Hmm.
20 minutes.
Opening bid $40. Yeah.
That is cool. I love ceramic stuff.
Yeah, me too.
I like pressing the share button.
Yes.
Do it. Right? All right, so I've got the silver on there. Now I just have to mend it because there's a spot that needs mending on it.
And another piece by Bana, a little portrait here. Acrylic on canvas. Opening bid $30. Number 35. So acrylic on canvas, opening bid $30. Number 36. Number 36 by Andrew Farley. Oh, shoot. Waiting for it to come back. Never mind. So number 36 is by Andrew Farley. Opening bid, $35. Nice mixed media piece. Opening bid, $35. This was just dropped off too. A lovely piece being rehomed. This is by Heather Trotter. So I really do love when people are moving and shape shifting in their lives. When they bring the pieces back, then they can go and find new homes and make new people happy. So this was a piece by Heather Trotter, acrylic on canvas. Opening bid, $20. There we go. For number 37. So number 37 by Heather Trotter. Opening bid, $20. Acrylic on canvas. Number 37. We have a little piece here, Retro Pop by Amber Callback. Acrylic and alcohol ink pour. Opening bid, $5. So this is number 38.
I love that.
Right? Like that retro pop.
Okay, wait, what was the opening bid?
$5.
I'll take it for 12.
Yay! Okay, here we go. I'll write it on the piece, like on the post here. Oh yeah, right. There's so much texture the camera's not even picking up. That's wonderful.
Okay, I'm honest, I'll see that. Oh my God, I'm singing to the camera.
You need to be a puppet.
Did anybody hear me singing The Cure by Lady Gaga really badly?
It was so good. It was not bad at all.
Oh my God, that's so funny. Oh, that's so good.
We love you so much. Opening bid, $5, and it has a $12 bid by Brian. All right. few more pieces here. This is by Anne Christine. This is number 39, a mixed media piece. Love you,
Oh,
Bob.
the pretty poppies.
Yeah. So fabric collage, paint and ink. Opening bid $30 for number 39.
Hey, Viviana.
Yes, I'm
I
here.
have my own little island.
Huh?
I have my
How?
own little island. See?
Hang on. My thing is. Oh, that's so cute.
So it's
Is
just
that a
like a
blow up one?
holder. What?
Okay. Is it
It's
blow up?
It's a blow up, but I filled it with expanding foam.
That is so cool.
And then the little bunny goes on top of it like this. So it's his little island.
Cute.
Oh, that is cute.
I just thought I'd try something
I
different.
have some stuff for you, and some of them are little tiny. What are those little tiny bears collectibles?
Pause one second. I'll be right back.
The Build-A-Bear?
No, tiny, but they're tiny. I found a big box of them downstairs in my basement. They're like, oh, I can't. What's the company? Everybody used to collect them.
Webis or something? Or what is it? Beanie Babies.
Beanie Babies. Yes.
Yeah, those
some
are hard to
Beanie
work on because I have to
Okay,
be careful of
Can
the
I tell
beans.
you something though?
Yeah.
I actually have a Princess Diana beanie bear.
That's
I just looked it up. Look
it's
up how
worth a
much
lot of
it's
money.
worth. Yeah. It was in a box down in my basement.
If it's like, if I know if you look it up on the internet, if it's got words missing or something, it's still worth something.
No, it has the tags on it. It's brand new. Like all of those, I don't know where my dad got them from, but I think it's a box he gave me.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, there's some fancy bears in there. And I remember giving away a whole bunch at Halloween one year because I was like, what am I going to do with these bears? I don't know what else I must have given away. But I checked out the purple Princess Diana one, and it's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, those are worth a lot of money.
But yeah, I
Some of
do have a Build-A-Bear and then some other bears for you, or a Mickey Mouse and a Kermit the Frog original from the Disney store.
Oh.
And I think those would be cool to do some, I don't know, something fun with, since you always come up with fun stuff.
Make a Halloween Kermit.
Yeah, my child has zero attachment to anything like that. Doesn't want them.
Well, I know that Rich
And
has
I'm
a
okay.
Mickey. Doesn't Rich have a Mickey Mouse?
We don't talk about it.
The reason why I was
Why?
saying that
Did you used to
is
suck your
because
thumb too with it?
we could make a Mickey Mouse horror thing or something.
Yeah, you could actually, or a Mickey Mouse Star Wars character. I don't know. You could do all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, I have lots of ideas.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll find them for you and give
Okay,
them to you
thanks.
next time we see each other.
Okay.
Yeah, because you'll love using them. They're the original stuff. Like I think my son got one at a cruise. Okay,
yeah.
I'll let you talk.
Okay.
Like all of them off?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Ooh, fire trucks! I can hear fire trucks.
I'm ready. I just want to try something.
1830, but also 2030. The glow in the dark, yeah?
Yeah.
Really cool, right? Are you happy?
Kind of, yeah.
It's beautiful.
So this is another piece I wanted to show before the end here. Is that card, and I'll drop these off. So it's these beautiful reds on the inside, and these beautiful, beautiful green
Felix,
Yes?
on the
You're talking to us?
outside.
I was talking to myself.
okay, you're on the live feed.
So it's I'll try to take a picture, but look at all the beautiful greens on the outside. And then there's this beautiful swatch of like greeny or reddy green on the inside. I don't know how to capture the beauty of this piece fully and completely.
That's really cool.
Isn't it gorgeous? It's like this really beautiful matte glass. I'm trying to figure out how to, maybe I put a little video of it.
I think the neat thing about that is that it's complementary colors right up against each other,
Yeah.
inside and out, and it's beautiful. That's so cool.
Like a regular,
Like the full lights
I think so.
or the ones we just had on before?
Why don't you put the full lights on for a second, and then we'll get kind of set up for.
Okay. And I was gonna say, do you want to sell that one tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah.
Tonight? Okay. That's the last one I'm gonna put in. All right.
It's like this weird challenge when and it's so stupid because like there's no reason to worry about the one that I paint. And when I do, I like to try and make sure that they work independently for all the lightings. So primarily just your regular day lighting matters, right?
Yeah.
And then beyond that, the glow in the dark lighting matters, right?
Yeah.
And then the black lighting, which I don't think most people will invest in, right? Like,
It's like, I'm gonna explain this being so opalescent in here. Okay. And number 41 is very important piece to so this was made at the beginning of the online broadcasts. Rich made a two-tone screen, and this was the only one he put on a canvas, and it's this really beautiful dropped what is it, shadow box or dropped frame. So what would you want to open this one at, my love?
$100.
It was from 70 weeks ago, hey?
Yeah.
Mhm. I still have mine.
Nice. It's so, yeah, it was like
It's in my room.
so nice. Yeah, this was in our house for so long. Like you said, it's like this beacon to kind of keep going, hey?
Hmm. I had it in my bedroom window for a long time, and then I thought I didn't want it to get faded away for being in the sun all the time when the sun started coming up early, right?
This is the only one we have that's on a canvas.
That is so cool.
I was going to keep it. Kind of have these thoughts like, I look at the tables and I used to say to myself, oh, like when Rumble shuts down, I'm keeping this table and this table. And both those tables became paintings a long time ago. You know, I think I'll keep
Yeah.
some of the letters from the sign and this and that, and I have all these big ideas. But then I also need to let go of stuff so that I can move
Yeah.
forward. And so we were really, it's really been a grind actually this week. We probably, I don't know, I don't think the people we share a dumpster with knows that we filled it as many times as we did this
It's
week.
empty. They
Yeah.
emptied it today.
Good. Start again tomorrow.
Yeah.
We really had to remove things from the space so that we can
Yeah.
reopen next week. And you're guessing, like does somebody want to come and get this? And I thought Emily and Cam bought this piece to be supportive, and they didn't really want it. So I almost threw it out about 10 times, and then found out they really wanted it. Glad I didn't throw it out.
And it was nice that they got to come and visit.
Yeah, nicer too, since I didn't throw out their artwork that they bought.
Way nicer. All right. So, 9 o'clock. So how we do this is we're going to shut down this live stream. Come find us on our next live stream. We're going to start the auction. So take a look at Rumble 424 event page. Check out the pieces. Start texting 403-629-7424 with your bids. We'll see you soon on the new stream.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
Ciao.
Hey, before you go, could you do that all one more time, and I'm gonna film it for Instagram?
Oh, sure. So,
Okay, wait. Okay, and go.
So we are just shutting down this live stream. We will be starting up a new live stream right away. Check out the event Rumble 424. Look under the discussion, and all of the 41 pieces that will be up for auction are there with all of the information. And start texting 403-629-7424. Oh, there's bids now with your bids. And we'll see you very soon on the new live stream. Look for us.
Woo!
Woo. Good job.
Perfect. Great.